Hey, you made it. How was public transit?
The bus was lovely.
Any interesting characters?
I got on and the bus driver said, "Well, here's trouble."
That's profiling. That's profiling. All right.
Ready?
We're all ready to go.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to our November meeting. Start with our agenda items. Let's review the Halloween event.
So just first off, Michael, I saw you. Did anyone else get to go?
It was too cold for my kids.
Yeah, it was a little rough that day.
Sorry.
I thought she was, I watched a couple of stories. I thought she was good.
Yeah.
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 I mean, the attendance wasn't
Yeah, I think that
wasn't great.
mainly weather related.
To the stories that I listened to, there was probably maybe between 15 and 20 people.
Yeah, I think as the night wore on, there's a lot of people who came for like trick-or-treating and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I think it was mainly weather related. I think that the crowds were down.
So were the stories scary? Were they scary stories?
No.
No, she was telling
They
like
were-
historical stories.
They were colorful and fun. But it occurs to me that we have the same problem with the concert series,
Hmm.
as we might try and brainstorm about some kinds of solutions to get people from over to the concert.
Yeah.
Whether it's announcements or people walking around with flags, come to the concert.
Oh,
something,
I like that.
I don't know what.
Well, there's plenty of people in the farmers market every week. And you're right.
And it
It's a
was
matter
still,
of,
even with the weather, there was a pretty good number of people, at the farmer's market, so I don't know.
if we had like some signs, made up that people could kind of like those old school like sandwich board signs
Yeah,
that
there
people would
you
wear.
go.
You could just have them walk through. Concert starting.
We could volunteer for sandwich board duty.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, is there even just I don't even know what they're called, but the sound that just stands there? Is there anything like that, like arrow pointing over here?
No, but we have signs out there like sandwich board or like A-frame signs.
Yeah.
So we could easily make some stuff to just point people in the right direction and just
Yeah.
put them out as part of our prep.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I think it's probably something we'd want to do again and hope for better weather,
Yeah.
because I think it was worth it. It was a lot of fun. The guy that did the decorations did an amazing job. I felt like the stage
That was
was
unbelievable.
he spent
It was like,
6 or 7 hours decorating the stage. And they had all these animatronic things going. There was all these lights. They had some fog. It was awesome.
these huge skeletons and pirates and stuff on the stage and everything, and it seemed to me that when she finished her last story, I came over just as she finished. I was there earlier and then I came back, as there were more people up on the stage looking at the exhibit than there were sitting and watching the story.
That is true. Everyone was taking photos with it.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Try to add more stuff to your pile. So yeah, I think we'll give it another go. The whole event cost us like $500 total. So I thought it was worth it.
I'm just wondering if, because we're looking for winter events, if there's some way to use her or somebody, from her organization for a second, like, a Christmas storytelling.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the big theater. But,
Yeah.
in the library or something.
Uh-huh.
Because, she was very sweet.
Yeah,
Really
yeah, pretty good
and
teller.
I thought really connected with the kids, and
Did you find her, Michael? You arranged for her, or did
well, I mean, she's one of
your group?
my ambassador groups.
Yeah.
So I called her and then Pete made the arrangements
Okay.
to get her there.
Which group is she in?
The National Storytellers.
Oh, right.
Yeah, National Center for Story or something like that. Yeah.
Was she happy?
Oh, she was.
You know, I looked for her afterwards, because again, like I said, I was there for a couple, and then frankly, I was freaked my buns off sitting on the hay bale, so I got up to walk around a little bit, and then I came back, and she was done and gone, and I walked around and I couldn't find her. I wanted to tell her, you know, talk to her, but I couldn't find her.
How long was her presentation about?
I think
She's
it
an
was
hour.
about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
An hour.
Yeah.
No.
She was super happy when she left because she'd sold 3 books. She had a book to sell that she was promoting.
I was gonna buy one, but I don't remember why I didn't.
But yeah, her book was was it called Saints and Ghouls or something?
Yeah,
It was like stories from Utah pioneer history
yeah.
that were a little bit paranormal.
Cool.
So it looked pretty interesting. Those were a lot of the stories she was telling, was kind of Utah history, paranormal type stuff. Yeah, so it's pretty good.
Some were true and some were.
Right.
The ones that weren't true, I was like, are you kidding? Yeah, I am.
Yeah. I had a guy growing up. He said, "Never let the truth stand between you and a good story."
You kind of mixed them in, so you just weren't quite sure. The one that guy, that girl that was dead,
Uh-huh.
he was going out with, and then was it a guy that was dead or a girl? I don't know.
I think the girl was dead.
And then he found her coat or something on her grave. After he went out with her, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I guess that was true. Apparently.
Apparently, yeah, as far as we know, right?
Yeah.
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 You know, the folks from my team that were there, they were very intrigued by the kissing tree story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to find out where that was.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's what, any other thoughts, Scott, since you saw it in person?
You're right, it was kind of cold, and so people weren't coming. But if you sat there for a minute, and the hay bales to me were perfect. I like that. I thought it was good. I have no complaints. I just wish more people would have enjoyed it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have those heaters, right?
Mhm. We could bust those out.
Yeah, that might be good.
So with some heaters along the row of hay bales, so at least, 25, 30 people could be warmed up a little bit.
That might entice people for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea.
Very nice.
All right. Adam's here. Adam, do you want to?
You're doing a great job.
Okay. So moving on, let's continue our winter arts plan. Looks like we have minutes from the last to remind winter event ideas. So are we fleshing stuff out or?
Yeah, so now that Halloween's behind us, I don't think we'll do anything for December because we got lights on December 2nd, and arts council groups are performing at that. And then the library is just slammed with stuff
Yeah.
all through December. Like pretty much every musical care group that we have is performing.
Yeah.
I think there's at least 5 performances from care groups alone, plus a bunch of other stuff. But thinking into January, which of these do we really want to pursue? We probably do one in January, one in February, or March-ish. So if we're going to pick 2 of them from this list, or if we have any other ideas, what do we want to do?
What do we have on that list?
So if you look on the minutes here, we were, Michael, you had brought up the sing along, like where we bring in a movie.
I love that one.
I mean, that one would be very easy.
I mean, I had some friends from the Hale, Laura, Governor and Joe, were running a theater, took over a theater up on Main Street in American Forks. And we're showing these kinds of movies. Yeah, it's getting pretty good crowds from what I understand. And they had some problems with the management, whatever, and they had to close down. But Joe, I talked to her, and I found out that Joe has been taken onto the staff of the audiovisual department of the library.
Oh, really?
Perfect.
Heck yeah.
Oh. So I thought that would be like an easy thing to do. She said that she thought that the movie rental was something around $500. It might be a lot, but, and I don't know what kind of audiovisual equipment they have in terms of projectors and stuff
Mhm.
like that, because we would need a projector. I assume there's a screen
Uh-huh.
in the theater. I don't know. If there's
Yeah,
a
it comes down. They got a projector.
in there too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that seems like that would be a pretty easy technical thing to pull off. So
Is it a special copy of the film or?
I think it is. I think you have to like rent
Yep.
it from a distributor or
Uh-huh.
something like that,
And it's got the little like bouncing ball that
Yeah,
goes
I
across the
think
words. and
so. I
stuff.
don't know about bouncing the ball, but it's definitely got the titles.
Okay.
Come out,
Okay.
But, I mean, Joe would know how to do all of that.
What's her last name?
It's Gover govern and
It looks like.
ALE.
Governale.
Governelli.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's Governale.
Well, that's fun that she's on staff. That'll make it real simple.
Yeah.
So the movie and then the words are showing beneath it so people can sing along. That is so awesome. People, it's so different.
I mean, I
Yeah.
assume that they're, I know that they did, I mean, I'm sure that there's some Disneys or something, that they do that with,
Yeah.
something like that,
Yeah, it's kind of a fun idea. Do we have an idea for some videos we'd like to look at, some films that we'd like to look into?
I don't know.
Frozen as a winter.
Oh,
age.
Frozen's-
Yeah.
Little kids would love that.
Kids would love that.
How about something like Singing in the Rain?
Singing like a classic musical.
Yeah. Or the music now. That's a fun one.
Oh, yeah.
Most of that cost is.
I mean,
doing public performance.
Oh, yeah.
My company, I used to work at several years ago, would do these, they had their own auditorium. and At that time, it was $300 for public performance.
Uh-huh.
No.
Inflation.
Yeah. I love Singing in the Rain and that kind of thing, but I mean, do we want to like appeal more to the kids? Like,
Yeah, that's just the choice we'll have to make, right?
kids have seen it on television or something, or Frozen or, something like that.
That's a great
And the
idea.
parents would want to bring their kids to it
Mm-hmm.
rather than the parents wanting to go sing along with, Donald O'Connor.
Do we think Wicked would be available by then? Is that too
Probably
soon?
not, Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure not, yeah.
Can we do a double feature?
Ooh, kind of a young and an old.
Yeah. Start out beyond. No?
Yeah, I mean, we just see what the cost is, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
More
Moana.
than 1 week, maybe.
Yeah, or yeah, we do it because it seems like an easy enough event to pull off. Maybe we have some stuff like out in the lobby that ties into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Because like if we did Frozen, there's like 60 different Elsas that we could hire to come and like, meet with the kids. Hey, you would make a good Elsa. Yeah. look,
Here we
Yeah,
go.
give me a Frozen.
Thank you for volunteering.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm sure over at the Hill, there are Elsa costumes down in the collection.
Oh, I'm
with
sure.
wigs and all.
Yeah, that's
We can
right.
fix you right up.
Okay. Yeah, give me a wig and I'll be ready to go.
Yeah, we'll just look into it and see what the cost is, see what it's gonna cost, like a different movie. I mean, when you get movies, they range or is it pretty standard?
No, it's a big range.
Big range. Okay. So I'll look into those.
Disney's are gonna be a little closer to the 500 to 700
Okay.
for one.
Just for one showing. That's wild.
no.
Disney.
The library has a license, but this is something different, right? Like this wouldn't count under
If
their
they're
license.
Publicizing it and the public's coming, it's probably different.
Okay.
I don't know. Ask them what their.
I'll ask them
license is.
because they have some like blanket thing that they pay for every year that gives us like music rights and movie rights. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
Libraries and schools have something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. So yeah, okay, we'll pursue that one. What other one do we like?
I don't remember what literature night was. What was that?
Whose idea was that? Literature night.
That Native American flute group that I'm part of,
Uh-huh.
would love to come. They're just looking for an excuse to play, and they're good.
Uh-huh.
They're really good.
Do you think is it something that they could bring their own crowd, or do we need to like add something in to get people there?
Add in some-
Do we do like the care showcase? Did people like that idea? Or we basically just have like a night of care,
Yeah, yeah,
where groups that receive care funding can come in and do a little sampler?
yeah. Sound would be great. Like give them 15 minutes each or something.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
And I think
Kind
if
of a
we're gonna
winter
do
version
that,
of what we do at Summerfest.
Yeah, basically, yeah, kind of a winter concert thing.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna do that, maybe it'd be good to have some kind of a audience response thing or survey of
Oh.
which ones they like the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, we could set. We actually have a
which ones they
program that
wanna
can do
see
that.
again and more of. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
You say, offer some suggestions, like, get the kids more involved or whatever in there, because you can see there what they have.
These are all happening at the library, right?
Yeah.
So visible.
Uh-huh.
So if we could get multiple groups on a night, like the pipe bands, 2 pipe bands,
Yeah, kind of variety show.
that'd be kind of cool.
Be a blast. Because then you could bring a storyteller in and do a quick, a couple
Yeah.
stories. Like it'd just be such like a wide
Yeah.
spectrum of performances and
Right.
art.
You could have someone do an Irish or a Scottish storytelling with their brogue.
Oh,
in
yeah.
between. You have the first one perform and then a storyteller. There's so many Irish and Scottish stories that are fun.
Yeah. So maybe we make that kind of our late February, early March activity.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome. I'm excited about that.
so it's closer to St. Patrick's.
Uh-huh. Because then we can work some of that kind of stuff in too.
Yeah. Let's since I'm over both of those, I'm gonna talk to both. Are we kind of for sure on it, or
How does everyone feel? Does that feel like something we should pursue?
You want to give him dates to ask them about those?
Yeah, I have to
so
get-
it's Your,
Yeah, I have to get with Library Hall
Your
and see
schedule?
what's
Yeah.
open.
we still got time?
Because are we thinking like maybe we want to do like a Friday night kind of thing? Or do we want to do, or do we not want to compete with the weekend?
You guys think? I don't know.
What are your big nights? Like when do people show up for
Yeah,
indoor
yeah.
stuff?
Monday, Friday, Saturday,
Monday, Friday,
are the
Saturday?
biggest nights.
Okay,
But I think family night or.
Like a Monday night thing?
Fun
I think
thing.
Monday.
Monday, okay.
Let's go with the Monday.
Well, I'll look at
Family night in
Mondays.
Family City.
Ooh, nice.
That's cute.
Speaking of them, I'm sure we're gonna get to this, Orem faster. Oh, yeah. I'll just hold that.
Okay, well, if everyone's in agreement, we'll push those two then. I will do the sing along first, try to get that scheduled for January, and then try to do late February, early March for the Care Night showcase.
Since I haven't been here previous 2 meetings,
Hmm.
I was prepared to push or plug the Sweetheart Serenade Singing
Mm-hmm.
for the first week in February.
Uh-huh.
How does that? work?
What's involved with that?
Sweetheart Serenade. Good idea.
So, reading from my original proposal, part of the goal of the Orem Arts Council is to promote appreciation of and participation in the arts. In several aspects, art enriches our lives and helps us live healthier and happier. One aspect, specifically participation in the musical arts, has been shown to promote social cooperation, goodwill, and stress levels. This study.
Mm-hmm.
The Arts Council committee provides opportunities for the appreciation of musical art in summer concert series, but does not currently provide opportunities. The idea was to bring the community together, not necessarily those that already sing it,
Mm-hmm.
but and have them do make music together.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic research paper. It was on 4-year-olds. They haven't really learned any of the social things, but it affected their behavior to be pro-social.
Oh, interesting.
So really, and then this study's been replicated throughout age groups. So singing together brings us together. Making music together brings us together. So we did decide to go ahead and do this. We have a bundle where we have music. Happened to be written in the barbershop style. This is the cheapest way I could figure it. We have license to copy that music for unlimited.
Oh, nice.
Unlimited copies. We also have learning tracks that do part dominant on the driver's side, the rest of the three parts on the passenger side. Adjust your balance
Oh, nice.
and sing along, learn them. And we have rights license to unlimited copies of those. And it only costs $200.
Oh, nice.
There's 7 songs that are love songs. People, barbershop quartets throughout the world use as Valentine songs.
Mhm.
When we did it, we only did it 1 year. The first year, we had
Whoa.
it came and went.
Yeah.
This was envisioned as a Messiah singing sort of thing,
Yeah.
where we would have a group that would be performing and sheet music for the audience. It worked quite well.
So like there would be a group that's kind of prepared
Yeah.
and they would perform it and then the group and like, or kind of teach it to the audience or how does it work?
Yeah, kind of teach it. Kind of basic sing along.
Uh-huh. That sounds pretty fun.
Is this the Singing Fest sing along the groups that's on here?
No.
No, it's different.
So, since you're doing those kind of romantic songs, you want to do it close to Valentine's, and they don't have to sing barbershop, they can sing it. Yes.
Yeah, you have the melody and most people know or be able to pick up the melody. The, and then there's just the arrangement itself is barbershop. Barbershop is a very style of music. Set of old songs. It's a way of arranging music. It's a style of arrangement.
Okay.
So would it all be a cappella then? Or do we bring in an accompanist or something?
I talked to one of my ambassador groups,
Uh-huh.
The Orem, and they would be willing to do that if they could also use some of the songs for that in their own concert.
And what'd you tell them?
I said, the Orem Chorale is an organization that's separate from the Arts Council, so I don't know if that would be covered in the law.
Oh, I got you.
But we could just have a pianist.
Mhm.
I could probably pull together at least a quartet, maybe a very large quartet.
Mhm.
versus 112 people.
Uh-huh.
And move it forward because it's a 12 or over, so
Uh-huh.
that was really fun.
Yeah, it sounds great. So similar to the movie one. It just sounds like a good way to participate, even for the people that aren't necessarily trained singers.
And the arrangements are really easy.
Okay.
Really easy.
So what would be the cost of Orem? Do it? Not much.
The cost of
Pretty minimal.
Pretty minimal.
Yeah. Well, do you want to give it a go then and see if we can put it together?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to rely on you a lot. I don't know anything about this
Okay.
world. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'll work with the library to find a date for it, and if you'll kind of work on organizing it.
As long as it's not on a Thursday.
No Thursdays?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's the crowd's rehearsal night. And they need to get ready for the spring concert.
So, do you want me to sort of head up the planning of the pipe band thing, the 2 pipe bands?
Yeah, I mean, at least that's section of it. We'll probably have each person reach out to their groups that are going to be involved.
Oh, okay, so the pipe band wouldn't have its, you're thinking about the pipe band being part of the care
Yeah,
showcase?
yeah.
So what are the, okay, you got the movie, the care tax showcase, and then
this
these-
Valentine's
these
thing.
3 things?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it'll be spring again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Yeah.
wheel keeps turning.
That's right. Just keep going.
Mhm.
No, that'll be great. I'm excited. I'm really excited about these options. These are good. These will be really nice things. Such a depressing time of year. So
Yeah.
so the fact that we can have some of this going on, I think
Unless
it's
you're escaping.
exactly. Those guys are happy. The rest of us are sad.
All right, are you ready to move on to lights on?
Yeah, so lights on, just so it's on your calendar, will be December 2nd. And we have a bunch of care groups performing as part of that night. There's going to be a drone show up in the sky doing a holiday drone show. There's going to be a live reindeer there, which is new. Hot chocolate, donuts, rides on the Orem Express. The Christmas market, that'll be the first night of the Christmas market. It's going to be a blast. So I hope you all can make it out and bring the families. Hopefully the weather won't be too bad, but it starts at 5. And then all the show portion of it will probably be wrapped up by 6 at the latest.
So when I was talking to the Wasatch Crowd, saying that they did the lights on,
Yeah, they're included in on that one.
but they were saying that it's at the mall.
At the mall?
Yeah.
Well, we better clear that up with them. That'd be
The
and the mall did theirs, yeah. So and they had fireworks and
That too?
yeah. Yeah, we just double check with them, make sure that they're still on for December 2nd. Okay. Here in the park at the stage. Yeah.
December 2nd, what day is that?
It's a Monday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And the market is
Every Saturday.
Oh, Saturday night.
Yeah. After that. So the first market will be the Monday, and then every Saturday after that from like 4 to 8 will be the market.
This will be like 5 to 8. The opening one.
Yeah, 5 to 8.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but all the drone show and like the big, the lights on, everything, that's all happening in the first hour.
Yeah.
So if you want to see that stuff, come at 5.
So I hope people are getting the word out on this because these are so cool, these events.
Well, we posted about it this week and it was shared almost 1,400 times, I think. I see.
Yeah.
So I think the word's getting out.
Okay. I think, yeah. There's been so many cool things happen now. People are sort of getting on board, you gotta come. There's always something cool now.
Yeah, the promo video has been watched 27,000 times.
Wow.
So
Which promo? What is it? Promo?
we were just showing like the different things that were going to be happening and like some clips from last year, like when the lights came on, the train.
Oh,
So it was just on social media, but it's plenty of people are seeing it.
so good. And then maybe when you do it, you can tell everyone they didn't know that the farmer's market's gonna start on Saturday.
Yeah, and they'll have some information out and some signage and stuff. So
Yeah.
Santa will be there. Santa's coming.
Yeah.
So they do they don't have a place.
Okay. Yeah, let's just make sure they're clear on where they're supposed to be.
Anything else on that? All right, then just our reports.
Oh, sorry. One thing we need to, so we're scheduled to present to the city council in the December city council meeting. So, each commission comes before the city council each year and just says what they've been up to, what they've been doing, what they've been focused on.
When's the schedule?
It's the 10th
Oh,
of December. Usually the chair is the one that presents. Does that work for you?
well, it doesn't have to be that way.
It doesn't have to be that way, traditionally. We're all about breaking
I can
tradition.
lead it, but happy to share that microphone with whoever wants it.
Yeah, all are welcome to come and be part of it.
Yeah. How much time do we have?
We try to keep it to about 10 minutes or less. It's gonna be a long night. There's so much stuff on the agenda,
Yeah.
so we'll try to keep it short.
It would be good then. I think you two maybe would be good.
I think I can take it.
10 minutes, you can take up 10 minutes.
Oh, we need to decide what's in that 10 minutes, I think is what we're trying to prepare here, right?
Yeah, just what things you want highlighted.
And we won't meet again.
Nope, this is it.
You mean until the next year?
No.
Well,
till
before
we-
this.
Before we
Present. Oh,
There is a meeting.
So what do we want? I'm hoping we're gonna rely on you for pictures and things.
Yeah, I'll put the slides together. It's just the kind of things that we want to emphasize. Would have been like our,
What are the highlights for the year?
the ambassadorship
Have we-
program.
I think we got to hit that.
Have we presented the sort of arts ambassador program to them? So
Mm-mm.
that should be,
Yeah,
we should talk to them about that.
that's a big one. I don't know, the farmer's market's huge,
Hmm.
and the concerts we put on are big.
But we're not really over the farmer's market or do much with that.
Concert series.
The
Concert series.
Yeah.
Where are we at with putting up the pictures on the utility boxes?
Yeah, so I've got there's a local artist who wants to set a proposal for the pavilions at the Sierra Park. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. And when she has that done, I'll bring it to you guys so you can see it and give your feedback.
Maybe we could show a picture of a few that we've done,
Yeah.
especially for those that are new on the council.
Uh-huh.
And then that we're continuing.
Yeah, because the latest one we did was out here in this park, and I don't think that's ever been presented. I don't think they even know about it. So we'll do that.
I think
Then the Summer Fest, or is that the concert series?
Concert
Is that
series,
all-
yeah.
All part of it.
World Folk Fest, that was a first time thing for us this year, so we'll put that one in there.
I think these concerts we're putting on the winter really cool.
Yeah, we'll talk about our plan going forward, like the things we want to do in the upcoming year.
Yeah.
You just mentioning the new partnerships like with one of my people in the Haitian community.
Uh-huh.
Is that kind of a subset of the ambassador, almost just like relationships?
Yeah, this is crazy inclusive.
Yeah. So they're not care, but your people aren't care either.
My people are very good.
I think the Haitian group did get care money this year.
I don't think the Chinese do.
Mm-mm. I don't think they applied, but we've met with them, right? They came and presented to you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. They're one of mine.
And I think one thing that I would put in there is how we're trying to have an arts council component at all these different events, like Harvest Festival, Lights On, Orem Fest. Like we've tried to put arts back into some of these things.
Right, that's great. Yeah. What do we do at the Orem City Orem Fest?
So it was just like 3 days of stage performance.
That, oh,
Yeah.
do we have a booth at that?
Not really. There is a tent there that we could use in the future, but we just kind of had a big poster that talked about the arts that were going to be on stage. So
We haven't had a ton to do with the lights on.
just figuring out who was going to perform is kind of our only role. Yeah.
Anything else?
Probably not.
That's a pretty good presentation right there.
Yeah.
It's been a good year. I feel like we've done a lot. This arts ambassadors thing has, I think, paid off.
Oh, yeah.
The relationships are so much stronger than they've ever been. And we're getting a wide variety of performers at our events, which is what we want. And I think they feel supported. Some of the emails I've seen that have gone out between everybody, it looks like they really appreciate it. So
When do budgets get discussed?
that'll be like February. And then we'll get our new money in July.
Did you have something in mind, or are you just curious?
I mean, it seems like if we're expanding our programs and getting more groups in, that we probably could use some more money.
Well, I'm never gonna say no to that.
What was our budget last year or this year?
So we get 5,000 from the state, and that's strictly for paying performers. So we can't use that for anything else. And then we have kind of a base budget of 10,000 that we can do whatever.
What do we use it for usually?
We use it for promoting things, signage, paying like vendors. Like for instance, like at the Halloween thing, we gave away those little light up things, those little light up bracelets.
Yeah, of
So that came out of that budget.
course, we put the art on the utility boxes.
Yeah, that's actually another budget that we have. Like we don't have to use Arts Council money for that. That's a different budget.
So oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's been rolling over for a couple years. So I think there's like 30 grand in there.
Well,
Yeah.
Put something on everything in Orem. with
Yeah,
50 grand.
And we can, I mean, once we have something picked out, we can do it. We can do some murals. We've got money to do stuff. It's just a matter of like finding the right local artist and finding the right place. Right now, it's just a matter of not having enough places to do it. We went and saw a business. Have you seen this? It's called Tuxedo Warehouse. It's on 4th North.
Mhm.
They just did a mural. That's amazing. It's like all these different guys in tuxedos,
Mhm.
and it's done in a very like stylized way, but it looks incredible.
Yeah.
And so like partnering with businesses, to use maybe some of that money to do some murals,
Mhm.
like we couldn't pay for all of it, but maybe there's like some stipend or something.
portion of it or something.
Exactly. Just to help promote it.
When
And there's,
we do those light up things, or even if we did pay a portion of something, it'd be great if we could say provided by Orem Arts Council
Mhm.
or made partly impossible or possible by Orem Arts Council, or
Yeah.
something just to continue a branding of this group and
Yeah.
what we're doing and what was on those light up things.
they were just Halloween things. Like there was like a cat and a skeleton and a witch. They were just fun little kid stuff, but
You just have Orem branding on it then? Oh, nothing.
they didn't say they weren't custom.
Mm.
It was just something that we thought would be fun. That wasn't candy. We didn't want to do candy because they're getting plenty of candy.
Yeah.
But the kids loved it. It was good.
Nice.
Yeah. But no, I'm with you. Like anytime we can put the Orem Arts Council logo on it and talk about the Arts Council, I think we definitely will.
Even as we're looking at more stickers, whether it's pavilions or
Mm-hmm.
power boxes or whatever, I think we need a circle on there
Mm-hmm.
and maybe even a QR code that takes them to the Orem Arts Facebook or website.
Yeah,
Made, in part possible by the Orem Arts Council or something.
absolutely.
So where does the care tax that we get fit into our budget?
That's the 10,000.
That's-
Yeah.
I thought, the care tax could only be used for building. Stuff.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
But those are-
Well, and then maybe that's the public arts proportion of it. I don't know. I'll look into it. But we have 10,000 we can use for pretty much anything that that you guys decide. And then we've got the other money for public
But
art.
it couldn't be used for programs.
Yeah, and maybe that's opposite. Maybe it's 10,000 from general fund, and then the 30 from care for public art installations.
Just related to budget, I was thinking on the way over here, what's the justification when there are people in poverty? It's just spend money on art,
Oh yeah.
But I was thinking how art is a public good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so, and like Nathan was saying, it enriches everybody's life, right?
Yeah.
And I thought we lived in Florence Italy for 6 months. And of course they have the most amazing artistic heritage, right? And so in our church, in our ward, everyone, even the poorest people, were talking about Michelangelo and Leonardo, right? Like that was, they really owned that. And so I like Orem Arts Council, I don't know, just anything that we can do to help everyone in the city. feel
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is right. And so people are really living, compared to the way we live, very minimal resources, but they don't feel impoverished because they have just so much art around them.
Yeah.
So I think that we can,
I think that's the beauty. I mean, it lifts the morale of the whole
Yeah.
community.
yeah,
And nearly everything we do is free of charge.
Yeah.
right, yeah,
So,
exactly, it's a public good.
Regardless of where you live, how you live, you get to come and be uplifted and participate.
Yeah, so I think Michael had the idea last time, talking about it, are there times where we can go to the parks, like the actual parks that are in every community?
Yeah.
And that's why I asked, are we doing this all, sorry to the recording.
These are.
Nice noisy baby, but, Yeah, it's when it's so cold, we have to do it inside.
Yeah.
Right, you know, but when the weather's not preventing that, then I think going to the neighborhoods, right? And that also would be promotion, because then they're like, they think, oh, that was such a good experience. Do they do other things?
Yeah.
Oh, let me go there.
No, I love that idea. I think that's definitely something we should explore in the spring and the summer as we start planning out for next year. Because yeah, there's kind of like, you know, arts on the move, or like some kind of like go into the neighborhoods. Because there's lots of activities we could do. I was thinking, like, you know, you see these chalk the block type things that people do in parking lots, and those are really fun. But there's all kinds of good ideas.
Even if it was advertised as Arts Day in Orem,
Hmm.
and graphic arts and painting were done at one park, and music was done at another park, and people could move around and go to different places, or just choose where they wanted to go, and it was a sense of a larger event for all the people in the town.
That's really fun.
That's a great idea.
I love that.
It's create a esprit de corps in Orem, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because, you know, I've said it before, but Orem has an underrated art scene. Like between the Sarah, the Hale, everything that, you know, UVU does, everything that, you know, the city does, everything that people are just doing on their own. Like it doesn't necessarily have the reputation as a great art center, but when you stop and look at it, it's there.
I mean, that's when I was thinking about the money. I know it doesn't necessarily translate, but we are advertising ourselves as Family City USA.
Mhm.
And everything that we do is all about families, getting families together and giving them free entertainment and free things. So I feel like we are right on board with the image of the town
Mhm.
and what we're trying to project. So in doing that, I think we might be able to garner more support from the town because of the thing that we're doing for everyone,
Agreed.
you know?
Yeah. No, you're right on.
Your thing, Adam, every time a curtain goes up, so that the quality of our lives, something like, is that what you said? So good. It's exactly right. Every time one of these things happen, everyone benefits.
You just feel so uplifted.
Yeah,
You know.
that's gonna make people happier. It just is. Generally. That's what we're after.
Good stuff.
Very good stuff.
Were there any specific reports from anybody, Ambassador Wise, that we need to cover today? You had one.
Yeah, like, we need to probably, you know, when our groups are performing in December.
Yeah, because December's a busy season for the group. So yeah, let me know. We'll add it to the calendar.
The Thomas Porter Pipe Band
Uh-huh.
gonna be here in the library.
Oh, yeah?
You already know that.
That's part of the
On,
Christmas programming.
Yeah, on the 19th.
Nice.
And I'll find out when the garden park pipe band, no, what's it called? Garden. Pipe band. Whatever, and I'll let you know. I'll send it to-
Sweet. Sounds good.
The city does a great job of letting people know when events are coming up and when they are and all that stuff. So I think all of our groups, if we can make sure he knows, then
Yeah,
that we can help them with publicity. Everyone wants help with publicity.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if we can help them all, that's more than they were maybe even thinking of before.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did a feature with the Wasatch Contemporary Dance Company. They were performing here in the library last week. So we went and did an interview and showed some shots from their show, and they just loved it. You know,
Yeah.
they just felt so special. And so I think that helps kind of build the relationships. On the topic of arts ambassadors, I have here, McKenna got your name tags made. So we'll pass those out. So as you're out and about doing art related things, there's Leah's, there's Scott.
Do you want to know when our tax groups are performing outside of Orem also?
No, we wouldn't promote it if it's outside of Orem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cody, there's Nathan's. There you go.
Thank you.
So now, you know, if you weren't official enough in your polos, now you've got a name tag.
Yeah. The polos haven't been used to. I forgot to put it on.
I get to wear mine once a month, and that's today.
I know.
I
know.
You're always so good at wearing
it's a nice shirt. Like I like the feel of it, but you know, it's you got to save it for special occasions.
Are there any other reports?
Already talked about my 2 corrals.
Okay.
Did we already do the minutes?
We have not done the minutes yet.
Yeah, we're gonna approve
And we've got a
those.
quorum, we're okay?
Yeah, we got a good crowd here.
Any motion to approve these minutes? Scott?
Okay.
Looks good.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Hey.
Can't vote twice, Scott.
Okay, well, there we go.
Are there any other items that we need to discuss?
Not that I'm aware of. If something comes up the month, shoot me an email or a text and I'll make sure it gets added to the next agenda so we can discuss it.
I'm sorry if I missed this, but Chinese New Year group, 29th
Oh.
of January, is that happening for Chinese New Year?
We just talked about it. I think that's,
Just an idea?
I don't know if, I think they're gonna do theirs up in Salt Lake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's bigger venue.
Uh-huh.
Venues. So they're gonna do it, but I'm just gonna be there.
Okay. I know sometimes the mall does stuff for Chinese New Year,
Mhm.
so maybe we can tag team with them a little bit if it's something we want to promote.
The next meeting is gonna be December 20th, by the way.
Is that too close to Christmas for people, or are we okay meeting that day?
Fine. I just wanna, Pete, just thank you and your team. Really, you guys are doing fantastic.
Well, this is the fun stuff. I love working with you guys. It's to me, like art is what makes a community special. Like it makes it stand out, makes it like you were saying, brings everyone together.
Yeah.
So appreciate your
Well, let's
service.
just go around and I want to hear about any events that you know of coming up too. Do you have anything?
I don't have anything right now.
Cody, when does Christmas Carol open?
It's going to open
Second.
a week from,
Oh,
well,
that's the lights on.
2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today.
Oh, nice.
And this will be our final performance at the Hale Center Theater. It's fun. It's that, it'll be our 35th production of that show.
Wow.
So we
Dang.
do it every year. And so
And things at the new theater are looking good. Like everything's pretty much done.
it's close.
Yeah.
They're, right nip and tuck trying to pull it off to have it all done.
Kind of punch list and
We're
some stuff.
supposed to get keys like in 2 weeks.
Holy cow, it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're landscaping outside, and the inside's still full of dust, and people are working everywhere. They've got a couple hundred guys working every day trying to be on time.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy.
Who's doing it? Which construction company?
Like,
Layton's doing it.
yeah, and doing an amazing job. I was there yesterday, and the building is all like made out of well, it's got a red rock stone kind of that you see like on all of the doTERRA buildings.
Uh-huh.
But it also has metal, and all that metal it's called Aprolix or something like that. It's the name of the metal that they put on the sides of these buildings, just like putting it right here.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, it's like a white sheet on it, that has to be pulled off. And they yanked it all off yesterday, and I saw what the color of the building was. It was just golden color. It's like, oh.
It's kind of a nice reveal moment.
It was like, that's beautiful.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm excited. It's gonna be a great facility.
Yeah, once you get in there, then the real work begins, putting the shows
No,
together.
It's going on right now.
Is it?
Yeah, we have 8 productions in process right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, some about ready to open, others in rehearsal, auditions, for the others.
Uh-huh.
And it's just
Amazing.
And the first show is Ragtime?
ragtime.
Come and see it. I'm in it.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
What are you playing? Yeah.
I'm playing the grandfather.
Of course. Hey, I think we should write an article and for a send off for Hale Center. I mean, look, 30 plus years.
Yeah, 35 years.
And
yeah.
I think we need to write a big article of what they've done for our community the last 35 years. And just wish them well in Pleasant Grove And then also let them know what you guys are gonna be doing still here
Mhm.
in your old
Yeah.
building.
Yeah, what's the plan with the new or the old
The
building?
old building is just gonna be, support for now.
Okay.
Mostly, they'll be building costumes in there.
Okay, so it's still part of the productions and
Yeah, it's
part of the
just a
team.
production facility right now. We won't be doing any more shows there, but they'll be building costumes and everything until we're trying to work out a production facility that we'll have up there close that, where they'll build sets, costumes, rehearse, all that.
Nice.
So, but for now, in the next couple of years, it'll still be, there doing stuff.
So are the classes gonna be in the same place?
Like for the education classes? No, we have a whole education wing in the new building of it. It's going to be really good.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, it's got 9 vocal studios and, voice lessons. And I think about 4 or 5 classroom size rooms for, classroom groups. And it's gonna be really something.
Would if could we do our next meeting over there, do you think? And like take a tour and stuff? If you're in, right?
Yeah, once we're in,
We'd love to come see it.
we'd love to have you come see it.
That'd be cool.
It would, yeah. So,
Could be a really nice
Future
rehearsal
meeting, take a
facility.
tour.
Yeah, take a tour.
Could we assign someone to interview Nathan for an article?
You open to it?
sure,
Okay.
absolutely.
Someone from Orem City? probably?
Yeah, we'll probably do like a video.
Yeah. Put it up on our website.
Virtual tour.
Yeah, over there and take a tour of the place.
Yeah. That'd be really fun. Yeah, once we're at that point, right now as we're taking people touring through, there's just so much work. The workers are all on top of each other.
Yeah.
That's so, we're not doing a lot of touring. right
Yeah.
now. But,
Scott, do you have anything?
The Chantinettes are performing the 16th
That's right.
in the library.
Library.
What's fun is you can always tell when the Chantinettes have been there because there's glitter
Yeah.
everywhere. Just a trail of glitter. Yep.
Come see the shot nets.
Wasatch Corral is gonna have 2 Christmas concerts in Provo. On the week of the 7th. That's the Monday.
That's at the community church,
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, cool.
the A-frame church.
Yeah.
Then, the Orem Corral is also gonna have 2 concerts that same week. One at Library Hall on the 11th, no, the 12th, and then up in the conference room on 14th.
Sweet.
I'm gonna be really busy.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
Because we have a corporate Christmas concert that I'm putting together from the Orem Corral.
Yeah, you got your work cut out for you the next couple months.
Very cool, David. Okay. We have Christmas Story
That's-
opening on the
Super fun.
7th, Friday, whatever the Friday is. And then 6th. And then if you are around, come by and check out the gallery. Every year we do it, the Sierra Art Studio sponsors a public art show.
Oh, that's going on
So
now?
it's going on right now. They just
Okay.
had their opening gala last Friday for the art show, and they had, well, whatever's there, they had double, and then they had the adjudication, they had Springville Museum of Art and others. And then they got, they sent half of it back, and then what's left is there, including the winners. So it's a really nice show in the gallery.
Could we send someone over to do a little feature on it?
You bet.
Okay.
Yeah, we have our Christmas Makers Market coming up on the 13th and 14th, I think, is the Friday, Saturday, outside.
Is that on the Orem City calendar?
Yeah, we're gonna help advertise that one so that people can hit up both of them.
13th and 14th, so is it gonna be a little?
So Friday and Saturday, all the booths around the Orem Heritage Museum and the courtyard and out front.
A little bit of overlap with what's
Mhm.
happening here, just on that one night.
On that one night, yeah.
You can double your holiday shopping
Right.
and they're pretty close. So
Well, you can have probably more artsy kind of things there anyway. What do we have over at our market, the market here?
There'll be some like holiday stuff, but it's a lot of like farmers market type stuff too,
Oh.
because it's mainly the same people
Oh,
coming back through.
well, then Adams is pretty much a different group, because it's a lot of homemade art.
It's handcraft, handmade. Yeah, they're pretty specific as to who they let in to the makers market. So, yeah, come check it out. That's a lot of fun. Those are some of the highlights. I mean, we have dozens of youth shows, dance recitals, voice recitals, you know, all the end of the year stuff. But anyway, that's good. And we'll all try to be at lights on
That's right. That'll be the big night
with Elsa.
with Elsa. That's
Oh.
right.
That's so funny.
Seriously, you do look a lot like her.
Well, that's nice. I mean, that's a compliment. If you tell me I look like a Disney princess, I'll take it.
That's right. That's pretty peak, you know.
Okay, well, is there a motion to adjourn?
It's so motion.
Thank you. All in favor?
Bye.
Aye.
Thanks so much. Great.